See if it jumps up.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm half afraid to use the intro anymore.
Oh, it is on.
Is it live yet? Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Damn commercials.
Welcome. Oh boy.
Turn the volume down. Yep, there it is. Okay. Skip that.
It's been one of them days.
Yeah, it has, especially in the South. We can't bless nobody's heart today because it's too chilly outside for the South.
Me and Jeff got blabbing and wasn't paying attention to the time. I look up there and it says, it's time to go live. Whoops.
Right.
Boy, it's a good thing you don't talk to you, ain't it?
Yeah, the bot's not on yet. It's a little bit slower than StreamYard. Oh.
Ain't doing well, yo.
Well, we got ER in here, Shift Kicker, Lisa. So this we got 17, Suburban Hillbilly, Sassy Cat, Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, you hear me typing.
B Charmin. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's not on yet, Jeff.
Well, smack it a couple of times.
Hey, Vineyard Chicks. Hope you guys are doing good.
You know, I think we reach an audience. Oh, I got looking up on mine. I got 80% female and the rest of them are males.
Yeah. That's majority of mine too.
More females than males, and majority of them is about our age range.
Yeah.
And I think
can't help it. Older folks is the more intelligent ones.
Yeah, that's because we was raised upright.
ATH2.
Well, I think I got at least a couple of years on you. Anyway.
Hey, Jason. Yeah. I was going to head outside and get some stuff done. I just didn't feel like doing much today at all.
That's the way
just one of them days.
Well, that's the way I am. I got to get a burning permit before I do.
It's taking a good old time to get started, isn't it?
Have you got to? Did it get started?
Not yet. He hasn't.
Is it turned on?
Connected. Yeah, everything's connected. It's just it still says it's offline.
Huh.
Yeah, it's probably because it took so long for YouTube to pop up. So it's a little bit behind.
Yeah. Well, you know, after watching a little bit of a clip last night on 101's channel, this generation has got me scared shitless. And they're going to be our leaders in the future. And they don't even know what state Oregon's in. Come on.
Well, I mean, it's not all. It's I don't know. I think now they're probably just playing the worst of the bunch, just to get views. So they're not actually showing it everybody, because there's probably a few people that got the stuff right.
Yeah, a few. But I about bet you anything, if anybody here in chat was to go to a mall in their city and ask the question.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, there's the bot. He came in.
And I mean, they'll get the same damn answers. That's what 101 played. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah. But I mean, like if I was to ask Vineyard Chicks questions,
Okay.
I'm sure they know.
Now you got to look at it like this: Vineyard Chicks are homeschooled.
Yeah. Well, it's not only that's homeschooled. I don't know. I know it's harder now for parents to put that time and effort into their kids.
Yeah. Well, I agree.
And look at the schools.
I would put a homeschooled person up against a government-run school in a heartbeat, and I would put my money on the homeschooled person. You know, of being the smartest at the end of the test.
Yeah.
It's like your public schools. Okay, you got all the kids there. The front is we'll make your kids smarter, we'll teach them better, but yet the whole time they're not teaching shit. You know, the way we were taught.
Yeah.
Okay, when we was taught, let's say 5 + 4 was 9. Nowadays, you've got to tell them how you come up with 9. And so the hell with that. As long as the answer is the same, who gives a shit?
Yeah. Because I got, even when I went to school, they still wanted to see how I came up with the answers and stuff. Cause I always got accused for cheating because I just did it in my head. And I think it was mainly because when normal kids were outside playing and stuff, because I grew up in a carnival, so I was working the concessions, so I had to know how to make change and things like that. And I learned that real early in life, what money was and how hard it was to come by and how things cost and things like that.
If you really want to mess up a cashier, they tell you your balance is, wait a minute, I got to add this and let's say $9.25. Hand them $10.25. They're going to stand there and look at it. Well, what the hell am I going to do with this shit? I mean, it's going to take them a few minutes. The smart ones, they know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, and I have had some, well, I've not had personally, but I've heard tell people, give me $9.25. We can't take $10.25. It messes our computer up. Duh, you don't.
What? You take it all out.
Right.
I've
heard a lot of people say that right there. And do you remember the $2 bills, the last ones that our government made?
Yeah.
Okay, I challenge anybody to take a $2 bill and go out and buy something with $2 bill. You'll have the cops called on you for counterfeit. Even the cops, some of the cops around here ain't never seen a real $2 bill. Hell, I got a $1 million bill sitting in the bedroom.
No, one you can't have a wrench.
Hell no. That 101 guy's an asshole.
Well, Shift kicker kicked Lisa so hard it ended up 78 miles away.
Oh my God.
What the hell is even that?
See? Our younger generation is so damn wrong. And it ain't their fault.
Yeah, there's another thing. A lot of people don't know. And like I said, this new quarter or new dollar, I think it's $1. Yeah, that's it.
Now, I'm not seeing that.
It's kind of goldish color. I got that as a quarter. Somebody gave that to me as change as a quarter.
Oh, hell, you got 75-cent profit.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
It's a good. I had not a gold dollar. It's a new dollar that just come out. He showed it. Show it again.
Oh, it doesn't focus because my head's in the way.
Who's that on there?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it too much. Just found out it was worth $1.
What you be some Russian leader?
No, it's American currency.
There it is, Dixon.
Oh, okay.
It's just now showing it on TV.
Oh,
I see it.
Okay. But I mean, well, I just found out they have minted some new nickels that I've not seen before.
oh yeah.
You know, I thought all that was over with when they finished with the last stamping of 5 cents.
Yeah, they're still doing. They're still making the new different quarters too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to start keeping my eye out.
Yeah, I know TikTok's bad and everything, but my phone is secure, so my information doesn't get put out there. So I can still watch it and nothing gets out. But I was watching this one guy, and he was going through like stacks and stacks of quarters. He had them in rolls, and he would open them all up, and he knew which quarters were rare and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And he went through and he found one that was worth like $9,000 that was just in a regular quarter roll that you would get at the store.
Oh yeah, you can go to the bank and get rolls of coins and go through them.
Yeah, that's what he did.
But there is, I'm got my eyes open for this. For bills, okay, dollar bills, 5s, 10s, to anything. They're called star notes. Is what they're called. Right beside of the serial number, there's going to be a little red star. What that is a copy of the original. That means it's being redone. The original got destroyed. But if it's a dollar bill and it's got a star on it, if you'll look it up, biggest part of them is going to be worth more than what that is. And then you go by the serial number. If it's got like 6s or 8s in there, it's going to be worth some.
Yeah, there's so many different things. Even when they mess up in the stamping of it, or however they call it, but if it's too far down, it can be worth more money.
Yeah. Double minted.
Yeah,
about what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's where they mess up basically.
Yeah.
That's same thing with cards and stuff. I remember when I first really started getting into football and baseball and basketball cards.
Mm-hmm.
That was the ones that are worth beside the rookie cards. Like there was one card that they were supposed to put something else on there. He ended up putting a Superman guy on there, and that thing was worth buku bucks.
When Jordan was still in basketball, I think he was playing for Chicago.
Yeah.
He come out with a card, baseball.
Yeah, I've got it.
I've got it. And that thing right now, it ain't worth a whole lot of money or nothing like that, but it's worth more than what I paid for it. And for the right person, it could be worth much more. Hello, Bigfoot.
Can you hear me?
No.
No, we can't
I'm assuming that's sarcasm.
hear you. Yeah.
How can you tell?
No, I've been. You've seen Zoolander, the movie, where they. It's not a good movie, but they're talking about the files being in the computer, and they're so computer illiterate.
What the hell is even that?
Yes, exactly. They want to they want to smash the computer to get the files out. Well, that's about the level of my technical capabilities. So I.
Well, the camera looks good.
Yeah, I plugged in a new webcam, and I almost got the bugs worked out of the mic that I had. So I've got it all plugged in together, and it was giving me fits.
I bet you when you plugged in the webcam, it's the mic took over with the webcam.
Yeah, and then I changed some stuff, and I wanted to come up, but I couldn't even hear you guys. And then finally, I was able to click some things and got it. But
yeah, I see a reflection off your glasses now.
I have to cover my top secret information now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So how was your day today?
It was good. It was good.
I heard you had some pizza.
I love New York pizza for lunch, and then got to help rescue a lady who got stuck in an elevator for over an hour.
Oh boy.
Yep. So that was interesting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Jump.
Well, this is in a 10-story high rise with elderly people, and it was not good. They had the fire department, the police, they had and the elevator company, and this guy.
Yep. A lot people will freak out a lot of times when the elevator gets stuck because they all seen the movies where they swoosh down to the bottom.
Yeah, no doubt.
Which is kind of rare because there's so many safety things on elevators.
Yep. So tonight's the big debut of the new channel for 101.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to have to heckle him. I'll end up going in the back room a few times up there.
Well, you got to put your recliner back there and everything, get it all nice and comfy for you.
I know we can't talk about it just because, but I'm going to allude to something. But there was one of the 3-letter agencies that has a B in the middle. Okay. They put out some new guidelines today as far as things for them to look for as far as I can't talk about it.
Okay.
It's just it's censorship to the highest level. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And some of it's like, well, 101 has a picture of one of the guys in the background that's supposed to be the
Well, see, that right there makes me think, are we really so damn smart that we're scaring the hell out of them that bad?
I don't know, but for an for an agency that's supposed to be, impartial, they're not.
no.
They never have been.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mean to steer the the chat that direction, but between that and what happened to somebody's husband today, I mentioned that's the headlines everywhere.
Oh, damn. That's right. Ain't that a crying shame?
Doon, doo, doo, doo.
In my opinion, he shouldn't have done what the hell he done.
You know,
So
sometimes your chat is so loving. You got people giving hugs everywhere, and then all of a sudden you see somebody get whacked with a fish or something. It's like passive aggressive.
Well,
Wait a
Lisa's
minute.
over
101
kicking
don't know
people.
what happened.
Poor TH2 got kicked 85 miles away.
Yeah.
The drunk speaker of the house husband
Invasion.
somebody did a MC Hammer on him.
Yeah, well said.
Because I don't know if that's a bad thing to talk about now or not.
I wouldn't even touch it.
Yeah.
I would
There,
love to, but
there you go.
So JJ's asking for 101's channel link if somebody can drop it there for him.
Yeah, I had it just a second ago.
I'm sure somebody will drop it.
For the live.
Lisa Anderson kicked 101 so hard he ended up 34 miles away. Better hurry up and start hiking back. You ain't got long to go.
You're gonna be late for your life.
Lisa Anderson's out of control.
Ain't she though?
101, you probably can do the custom link by now, because I think you have to have 200 subscribers to do a custom link.
You mean as far as the custom URL?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the
handles,
the tag thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's weird, I have another channel that that had my kids playing football and stuff. It's all of it's locked up and everything. It got the tag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I going to use that for?
Yeah.
It's a private channel.
Yeah. And then I have the two channels, Dig Deeper, and plus I have the new Bigfoot channel. The new Bigfoot channel got the new handle, and the Dig Deeper hasn't got it yet. It's like, what kind of randomness is this?
Yeah.
What they're doing.
My two small, the Bush Tech and the Bushcrafty got the community tabs.
Yep.
But not the handles.
Yeah.
It's
still
really
waiting.
weird.
Still waiting on the community tab on the new channel.
I wouldn't say you didn't get anything there, 101. Didn't your channels get a certain kind of mark on them?
His channels went bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we Breaking Bad on 101. Wait till we get on his live.
He's not going to let us up tonight.
I was excited to see that you two are going to be regulars on the new channel. That's exciting. It's a good trio.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good to talk shit about somebody and not be put in the back room. And yes, 101. I was being cocky. Ha ha ha.
Hey, Bubba News, good to see you, brother. That's a good channel, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Bubba News is a good channel.
Yeah. I like watching his because I watch a lot of people on my TV. And I'm hoping that they bring to where you can say like hi or something on that, you can use the little pointer things and say hi or how's it going. Because you can do thumbs up, but that's all they let you do.
Okay.
They should have like a custom thing to where you can leave comments.
I
Because
think
that's a major thing with, because if you go subscribe to a channel and don't comment on a video, usually 24 hours later they remove your channel, remove the subscription.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see something. I really, really would love to see the Vineyard Chicks just kick or slap somebody. That would just be awesome.
Could you imagine all three of them teaming up and kicking the same person just one good time?
They could do it.
Oh, no doubt. The way they talk, they got some spunk in them pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So Bushcraft, I'm trying to think of some mysterious or creepy stuff to talk about on the new channel. You got any ideas?
I don't know. What is that? It's a Mexican word for
Chupacabra.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's
a Mexican word for goat sucker.
Is that what that stands for? I never knew what that stood for.
Yeah.
Armageddon preparedness. Does Bigfoot Lake have a channel? Yes.
Not a very good one, but yeah.
You want to drop the channel? It's Bigfoot Lake.
I got some videos coming out this week on this is a kind of a rough subject, but you ever hear of cattle mutilation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming out on that. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Especially close to that ranch out there. I can't think of the name of it.
Skinwalker Ranch, yeah.
That I saw a clip a while back ago where the cows, I'm gonna say it was around dusk.
I just got slapped with a stinky fish by Lisa Anderson is way out of control.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Jeff let another one loose.
But the cows herded up together and like stampeded to right up under a bunch of trees, and they backed the cameras off, and sure enough, there was something up in the sky.
Crazy stuff, yeah. You know, it's something when a lot of people would rather talk about, really off the wall stuff like that, as opposed to some of the stuff that we like legit stuff in the news nowadays.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Oh, that was nice. Shift Kicker gave
What the hell is even that?
101 a cookie.
Give him a mustard cookie. You know how much he loves mustard.
A mustard cookie?
Yeah, you know.
Man, say hi.
Dry mustard.
Hi.
Hello. Look. She's going country. She's got plaid on.
I've always got flannel on. This one's nice. I got this one in Ohio.
Bushcraft help me fix my audio issues.
Okay.
Yeah, so I come up and I say, "Can you hear me?" And both of them are like, "Can't hear you."
Thank you, guys. All right, you boys have fun.
Yeah, I'm just here for a moment. I appreciate you letting me coming up and
Stay there.
what you got something you want to do?
What an asshole!
You stay out of the
Exactly.
way while you do stuff.
Hey, 101's in.
So what was the cowboy stuff that we got from you, Bushcraft?
cowboy candy relish.
That's really good.
It usually everybody does it in slices, like banana peppers, but whenever I did the food processor thing, oof.
Yeah.
and I deveined and de-seed half of them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my family has sensitive tongues.
Yeah, it wasn't super hot. It was actually
Yeah.
really had a sweetness to it. It
Yeah,
was really good, really good.
yeah. There's enough
So,
sugar in there. Should be.
Armageddon preparedness. I just want to let Armageddon preparedness know that yes, I know who you're talking about, and that's good stuff there. So
It was the perfect amount of spice, too sweet.
it's kind of like she's describing Jeff.
Well, I'm gonna have to get in chat so I can drop the link to his video.
now that candy y'all talking about, is it real spicy or is it as spicy as you want it to be?
Oh no, it's not that spicy because
Okay.
half the peppers, because you do 3 pounds of peppers, and I deveined and de-seed half of them, so
Good.
that kind of leveled it out a little bit. There's a little bit of spice, but it's not that bad.
All right, so it ain't enough to set you on fire, but it's enough.
Oh
to
no.
No,
And again, it's just jalapenos. So
yeah,
Okay.
Lake ate it, and she doesn't. She can't deal with hot stuff like that. A little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
And she ate it just fine. It's got a great flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have
I
to
think
try
she's
some.
going to drop the link in chat to that video where you made that stuff. So if you guys want to learn how to make what's it called again?
Cowboy candy relish.
Yeah, it'll be dropped there in the chat here in a second.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's quick.
Of course, it takes. We were lucky enough to have our cowboy candy relish handed to us directly by this guy.
I made some apple butter about a week ago.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do too, but apple prices went.
Well, I agree with you because I bought them by the bag. I hate to say it like that. And I think per bag was a little over $3. All right. But I made it a different way compared to how I normally made them. I damn near sat there and ate that whole jar by myself. I think my wife got about 3 spoons out of it, and that was it. I got the rest.
Yeah, Bueller's usually Bueller's is more expensive than other stores, but they get a lot of stuff that's from the area. A lot of people sell their produce to them.
Join the party!
In like Walmart, they have it all sent in.
Was that me?
Huh?
Was that me?
They'll end up brains farting.
Everything's farting around here.
They'll get stuff from local farmers and stuff, and it's usually a little bit cheaper. But I went in one day and I said, "Oh, there's a bunch of apples. I should probably get some and make some apple butter or applesauce." And I said, "Well, I just come in to get a couple things. I'll get it the next day." It went up $1 a pound.
Well, see, my wife won't let me go shopping. She won't give me the card to go shopping no more because the way I shop is like I'll go buy a case of stuff. She'll buy a couple of cans of this, a couple of cans of that. And yeah, I mean, it's all in good, but here in the last, 3 years, You better get it while it's cheap.
What an asshole!
You're damn right. And when it comes to produce, I will pay a little bit more if it's local, because at least you know where it's coming from. And you got a chance to ask them, was any pesticides used in growing it?
Yeah.
If so, don't buy it. I'm sorry. And Walmart, let's don't even go there.
Hey,
Last,
Bushcraft,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
The last peach I ate from Walmart, it damn near took out what teeth I had, and I couldn't bite it. My knife went dull cutting slices.
Yeah.
Bushcraft, have you heard of Cherry's Orchard?
Cherry's Orchard.
Yeah, there's one. I forget where it is back there. It's we used to go to it when I still lived in Ohio. It's down that way somewhere. Cherry's.
They used to have a right down from Tasty Apple. They used to have where you could go and pick your own berries and stuff there. I forget what it was called, but they did away with it. They couldn't compete.
Suburban hillbilly, not no more. Mine's gone, but I did have, and it done poorly.
Nose pickings having fun with Bushy Pot.
Phil Art, that was the outside. He told me I was supposed to eat the outside, not the pit. I couldn't get to the pit.
Yeah, and even if you let them set in your fridge for a while, they'll go bad before they go ripe.
Well, I found out something. Either my mother or my father, one told me, if you get peaches and they still green, put them in a brown paper bag for about 3 or 4 days. And when you take them out, you'll have to have a towel.
I think Pete told you.
No, I told Pete that. So, but damn, you talk about good eating too.
Oh, the whole thing with the gas. I'm sure everybody's heard. 3 days ago, they said that there's only 25 days of diesel.
Yeah,
25 days of diesel.
there's going to be a big time issue.
So that's 22 days from now. No diesel.
Think about that. Think about that for a minute.
What's that mean? Not only some people heat with it.
Yeah, I mean it's basically, and it's a modified version of your home heating oil. So if you can't get diesel, you can't get the other either.
Yeah, and not to mention stuff getting delivered to your store is from trucks, and they use diesel.
So,
same thing with trains. They use diesel.
So I mean, so what do? Do you go now when the price is gouged so high, and do you stock up? Or, I mean, you can only stock up so much.
Yeah,
got no choice.
That's the thing. They've even said price will not go back to where it used to be for the stuff we're buying now. It will never go back. It may go drop down for a sale or something, but it'll go back up again. It's done over. It's those days are gone.
Well, now question: don't you have to have diesel to make kerosene with?
Yeah. Well, that's a byproduct of it because kerosene is just number 2 diesel.
Okay, I got you. So that means no kerosene lamps either.
What the
Yeah.
hell is even that?
And then you have, of course, the trains are not going to run anyway, but you have them on the verge of striking, which it's supposed to be the first of the month, is what I've been hearing. You got the West Coast, all the dock workers are going to be striking because the companies are refusing to talk to them now. There's the guy up in from the port from Seattle. He's trying to sabotage the talks.
I don't know. I
Mississippi?
legitimately like despise politics, but if people don't get off their butts come here in a few weeks and go take care of business, there's going to be big issues.
And you do know that what comes up next month. Like,
Well, I got to say that.
Jeff,
Yeah.
we're waiting. You got to say it, and you just
You
you
got
stop.
some set in the office that don't give a damn about it.
I think Jeff might be lagging.
No, everybody's freezing up. You're frozen right now.
Looks good on my end.
I mean, we all lagging. We all freezing up. It's what
We
it
will
is.
be if we can't get fuel.
Now you
Yep.
both froze.
Hey AJ.
As I was saying, you got people up there sitting on their tails that don't give a damn about us. They more interested in making friends and everything overseas or other countries. They giving 90% of our money away, money that we really don't have. I mean, that's crying shame when you have to borrow money to literally give it away. What do you think is going to happen in the next few years?
That's a big question.
Yeah.
That's a big question.
Or
What an asshole!
somebody's already said that if one side ends up getting control, he's going to change stuff.
Oh yeah,
Can't really. Yeah. Meaning,
but
Potato's going to try to change stuff. I don't know how well he's going to get away with that, but who knows?
the only thing he's going to change is never mind.
So right along with that, we kind of see where stuff is headed. And I watched that video you put up the other day about the Mississippi, and I watched TJ's video about that. There's like so many forces coming together. I mean, what do you do? Do you just try to minimalize and live like as minimalist as you can and not overburden yourself? I mean, obviously that's a good way to be anyway, but now probably more than ever.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the was trying to go with Tuesday was there's the talk about 2030. That's when everybody's predicting the big boom, the depression is going to hit. Everybody, we're preppers, but depressions are not like a year or two. They're 10 years and more.
Yeah.
So how do you can't very well prep for that. You kind of can, depending on where you're at and stuff like that. But you have to be able to replenish your preps. And if you can't get work, you can't get money and stuff. How do you do that?
Right. And then when basically the whole country's in that that state, that's when you got to watch for other places to try to take advantage of that situation.
Yeah.
Well, it's also going to come back down to multiple family housing, where you're going to have 2 and 3 families living under one roof. You know, that's the only way that they survived back in the Depression of the 30s, you know, and that's what it's going to have to be like again in order to survive. That means everybody's going to have to get out there and do some type of work. You know, you may not like the work that
What the hell is even that?
you do, but yet it's got to be done to survive. You know, if you're working on a farm, shoveling cow manure, so be it. It's got to be done. If you don't do it, somebody else will and make that money.
Here's another question, and I was talking to Bubba News about this.
Hey, join the party!
Excuse you. I was talking to Bubba News about this, and it was on a little bit of a different topic, but it's like you see this stuff coming and you try to talk to people about it. They don't want to hear it. And it's like blinders are on, and it's, I just can't see, you know, you guys know me, and you know, I believe heavily in the spirit, and this is like a spiritual thing, and it's like there's blinders put on people's eyes. They're just ignoring it, and it's scary. It really is.
And the one thing that irritates me that you'll hear people talking about something happening over in Europe or France and different countries. Oh, that won't happen here.
It will. Or you'll be labeled as conspiracy or crazy or lunatic. But yet, when it does happen, they don't come back and say, hey, you was right. That's almost like if you want to get rid of an enemy, loan them some money because you'll never see them again.
Right. I can't. In your text comment, I can't not laugh at that. I could just picture we got your backs. Don't take it personal. Lisa Anderson is like unashamedly kicking everyone tonight.
Yep.
She even kicked 101. Who would have guessed that?
By the way, using some of the sound effect voices, you do lose 10 points, by the way.
Here we go.
What?
Bubba News has the right comment right there. He says it perfectly.
Oh yeah. That's the sheep.
Yep.
I've never been good about
I wish I could play a song. I've got permission to play the song, but YouTube probably wouldn't like me playing it. So it's a rap song, but it's the song. It's called Sheeple, but it pretty much sums it up.
Well, you know, there was a good question brought up 101 stream last night. The Mississippi is fed by the Great Lakes up there. How come that the Great Lakes, the water level ain't dropping up there?
Because they have levees and stuff that stop the water from.
Well, there's more than one. There's more than one source for the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Also, it grows as it comes down south. I mean, there's different things flowing in.
But everything is drying up, and I think what is it? I don't know which lake it is feeding the Mississippi, but that, in my opinion, is the main source to feed it. I mean, if we got ships stuck up out there, how come they can't release some water to unstick them to where they can be unloaded? I'm sorry. It's like a war with water.
Hey, Chris Piot, I hope you're feeling better. Yes, Shift Kicker just shared your link there, Bushcraft.
Huh?
For that song you were talking about, I believe.
Sheeple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've actually got permission because I asked him a while back, and that it was before I got demonetized. So even though I got permission, I'm still not going to play stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now, if I was to play it here in my background, would you still?
Yeah,
Trouble?
it's still hearing it.
You should play it on 101s.
Is he still in? Is he still in chat?
Hey, Craig.
Here, let me go ahead and.
Yeah, you got Craig the Hunter in chat.
There it goes. See if we can. I guess don't go much bigger than that. That's the Mississippi. That's what all feeds the Mississippi.
A whole lot of rivers flowing into that.
Yep.
Okay,
It comes Yellowstone over here, Missouri, and then you got over here.
What the hell is even that?
Which the Ohio River is low too.
No kidding.
Tennessee, Arkansas, yeah, bunch of stuff.
Maybe Yellowstone's moving around a bit and giving some pockets for some water to go to.
Well, there you go. Whoa, that zoomed in.
Damn.
And that's the source or where it starts.
Huh.
Yep.
So that drying up, that means there's a lot of stuff in between on the outsides and stuff that are hurting.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. So, Lisa Anderson, you spent the first 45 minutes kicking everybody. I don't think those hugs are going to mean much the last 10 minutes.
Who? Be charming. No. So, do you not know about the cave they uncovered in Missouri?
I don't know that one.
I've not heard about that.
No.
That's where Jesse James and Billy the Kid ended up.
Billy Kid, that's New Mexico.
Hey, you do your history your way, I do my history my way. Down the Badlands.
The different Billy.
You sound like the media now.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's somebody else's
I'll
kid.
do my story.
If they can get away with it, so can I.
Different Billy the Kid.
There you go. It wasn't the same William Bonnet.
Hey, join the party!
Yeah, they just came out with another show. It was a series type for Billy the Kid, and it's actually pretty accurate from what I read in books and whatnot about how he started up and everything. They did get a few things wrong, but it's a series, so they have to make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell. Oh, not y'all. It's something I saw. Wait a minute.
Well, Bushcraft, thanks for letting me come up here for a bit. I'm gonna hop down and appreciate the assistance with the audio and video.
Okay.
See what I'm talking about?
Thanks for coming up here.
Yeah, no problem. Look forward to seeing you guys over there on 101 tonight.
You have a good one. Relax, straighten out, and
I got cattle mutilation videos to make, so
Oh boy.
yeah, I'll be knee deep in carcasses here in about an hour.
In what state?
Colorado, New Mexico. There's even some stuff even in Alaska. It's all over.
Alaska?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Another one I was going to suggest was
Alaska Triangle.
Phoenix Mountains down there.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that's went on, it still goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to get with TJ Squatchy on that. That's her neck of the woods out there.
Yeah.
All right. Chat. It's nice chatting with all you guys, and catch you guys later.
Have a good one, Bigfoot.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Now that was the real me. That wasn't.
Well, I don't have a burp one. Yeah, I don't know if that the point thing is actually working. So that's what I was testing out, see if it was actually if that actually worked.
Okay.
So whoever uses those commands are testing for me tonight.
Okay.
What was that earlier that we were talking about?
Now, which one? We were talking about a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. Well, when I say like trying to have a way to continuously have
Yep.
replenish your food and stuff, there's multiple ways of doing that, but you have to figure out if when things get really bad, everybody else is going to be feeling it too.
Yeah.
So like there's always the people say, well, I'm going to go out and go hunting. Just do a search and see how many deer there are in the United States versus how many people there are in the United States. How long do you think it would take before everybody went out for hunting and continuously went hunting? How long do you think wildlife would last?
Well, let me say something right quick. When the shit does hit, like you said, everybody's going to be feeling. And you're going to have people out there that's going to be hunting. All right. Now, you're going to have your marauders out there. You fire a shot, they're going to zero in on you and fast. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have time to process your kill. I'll put it to you like that before they own you.
Oh yeah, there's many ways to go hunting, but
A bow, right now while you can get them, a high-powered pellet gun.
the string. Oh, there it is. You can see the string a little bit. It's kind of green.
Now, is that brand new string on there?
No.
You better have it restrung and be on the safe side.
Oh yeah.
But like I'm saying, squirrel, damn slingshot and steel balls and knock them out of a tree. You know, I don't know if I'm allowed to. Let me type this in private. And
wrist rocket.
Yeah.
And I've got like 3 or 4 of them. Plus I've got the the pistol crossbow.
There you go. Now, in private, you can use that to squirrel hunt.
Oh yeah, I know.
I've tried it.
Yeah,
I mean, can I say that?
yeah, a rat trap.
Yeah. Don't use a
But-
mouse trap. Use a rat trap. Mouse traps
Well,
don't.
You have to check with your state to see what trapping regulations are.
Boss
Oh, yeah.
man, when shit hits the fan, there ain't gonna be no state.
Yeah, that's just educational purposes only. You have to go check with your state laws and stuff about trapping and whatnot. But I don't think there's going to be very many game wardens out there during a depression type thing. And it goes for fishing too, because everybody that already goes out hunts and fishes and stuff like that. You think about it.
That was Grace Johnson.
Say there's all in all, there's like 35% of the country goes hunts and fishes for extra meat and fish and whatnot.
Yeah.
That number will go way up if it gets real bad, because how else are you going to get food besides begging and waiting for the government to help you out?
Let me give you an idea right now. Okay. My wife probably gonna hit me with a frying pan. The government on food stamps, the government give me $30 a month. How the hell is a family of two really going to eat off of that in a month?
I know.
You know, it's slow starvation is what it is. I'm in trouble.
Just enough to get you by.
101 wants to leave.
And it's not really that either.
Shit, that ain't enough to get you by on. I mean, you can't even smell it and get full.
Yeah.
What's up, 101? Back room with you. Oh, it ain't my show, dead burn.
You tried already.
You just wait.
Yeah.
So guess what?
We can barely hear you, 101.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Guess
Yep.
what?
What?
I got my truck back.
Where did your truck go?
I didn't tell you I was in an accident.
Oh, yeah.
No, I ain't heard about it.
Bullshit, Jeff. You were there. Anyway, dropped it off this Monday. Got it back today.
Does it look good?
That's not bad at all.
Oh, dude, like they replaced a couple things, like the bumper, and they fixed the fender and shit, and they polished the car. The interior looks like it's brand fucking new. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck kind of magic wand did you fucking wave, you know?
Now, did they connect the bolts like they're supposed to?
Yeah, it was a whole new assembly.
Okay. Because I know some of them, they just put the bolts in there.
Well,
and they
even
don't-
if they didn't, guess what? This comes with a lifetime warranty as long as I own the truck.
No.
Damn.
And they're nationwide, so it's like it's not just any like hole in the wall kind of place.
Well, now up here we got a business like it. I can't think of the name of it, and we've had to put 3 cars through like that, and every one of them has come back polished inside out. Even the damn lug nuts was washed on them.
Well, for the record, I used a place called Service King,
Okay.
which is, again, they're nationwide. So, but yeah, like good on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Did a better job than the like. Okay, to put it into perspective, I took the first time my bumper got screwed by my neighbor backing out of their driveway.
Right.
I called my buddy up at the Toyota dealer, and they took it to a suburban place, and they did an absolute horrible job.
Give me good. Not y'all, my wife.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was when Mako first started out.
Oh hell, really? Yeah, $99 jobs.
Yeah, $99 for a paint job.
Yeah.
And the very first time it rained, which this was in Phoenix, so it stayed good until it rained. And as soon as it rained, half the paint came off, and I was like, "No!" And taking it to another place cost $480, which now is cheap, but back then it was a bit expensive.
Hey, check this out. Lisa Anderson kicked AJ so hard he ended up 831 miles away.
Dang!
Kick him with. Don't give her no spinach. Now, the first one that I started paying attention to was Earl Shives. 99.
Oh, yeah.
But what they wouldn't tell you is you have to knock out all the dents and get it ready.
Yeah.
$29.
Anyway, I'm back.
Yeah, they always add that stuff up.
Yeah.
Well, get this. It was 100% free.
The insurance paid for it.
Well, I don't know.
Insurance
It depends on your insurance company if they decide to raise the price on your insurance.
Oh, it will
might
go up.
just be a little bit, but it ain't gonna be a whole lot.
Yeah, but when you sit there and think about it in long term, unless you're a very bad driver, how often do you get in an accident?
Well, these last 2 fucking years have been a shit show. Okay, the first time, like I said, got my bumper smashed on the other side in the same exact spot by my neighbor. And then this bitch hits me in the parking lot of the fucking gas station.
You need some grills put up on the front.
Dude, I'm gonna get some armor for this fucking truck. Like, you know, those big old like grill guards that like the cops use and shit. Like, I'm thinking of getting one of them.
Yeah, I've been looking for my truck.
Put hooks on them so they can't run.
Yeah.
Now,
so
back in the day, and I know this is true. You know how a lot of cars would tailgate tractor trailers and everything? Yeah. Well, when a tractor trailer would sit on the hill or whatever, and they get ready to take off, they let it roll back and crunch.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Then they take off and they can't go nowhere.
Wait, who can't go nowhere?
The car that was tailgating.
Why can't they go nowhere?
Hey, stop that.
Because
they don't want to listen to you.
And the truck driver didn't know about it.
Oh.
Say hi.
Oh.
Hey, kitty.
He's the big fluff ball.
So he's the glory hound. or is it the black one?
No, not really. He's a little scaredy cat. He goes and hides most of the time.
Now, I will say this: the Tacoma versus my truck, it's a hell of a lot. My truck, in my opinion, is a hell of a lot better. I hit the gas, the truck goes. The Tacoma didn't go anywhere at all.
Damn.
I get it up to 3 to 4,000 RPM and it wouldn't go.
What the hell is even that?
Right.
That wouldn't do.
I mean, yes, it would go and it'd get up to speed, but it's like where I don't feel the power. I don't feel the road. I don't feel the bumps like I do in my other truck. I thought it was really weird. I'm used to the tactile feedback of the Frontier, and the Tacoma was just it drove more like a car than it did a.
Now, I have heard of some of the automobiles when you mash the gas, it's something like about a 2 or 3 second delay before.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. And I'm like,
Okay.
what the fuck? Okay. This new shit versus my older truck. It's an
Right.
old design, but it's a new model, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
so the Frontier's model that I have has been around since 2004 when they redid it way back when from the old square bodies.
Yeah.
That's the style I have. They recently redid the Frontier in 2022 and made it a diesel, and it's like, what the fuck? I think mine currently is the best model out of all of them because it's got the best torque in its class, which means it's good for towing. It's got a lower gear ratio because of that torque, which means it puts its power to the ground better than anything else.
Right.
I was driving home in the rain.
Yeah,
What was it? Yesterday or the day before? Either way. And I go to take off and the tires are slipping. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? In the Tacoma. I would hit the gas in my truck and that bitch would grab and I'd go wherever I needed to go. But it was so bad in the Tacoma, and they looked like brand new tires. They were You ever see in the tractor pulls when someone's trying to pull and the back end starts bouncing?
Yep.
That's what the Tacoma did, trying to take off from a dead stop in the rain. And I'm like, this is dangerous.
Hey, join the party!
Do you have that anti-slip on that one?
Yeah, they both had it.
Posi traction.
Yeah, they both had the
Yeah.
anti-slip shit going on. But the thing is,
I bet you that's why it
Stop.
was jumping.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I kept.
well, okay, it was jumping, but the thing is, if I did the same exact thing in my truck, it would take off and it would grab because it has the lower gearing. It has more power at the low gears than the Tacoma does.
Now, I don't know about your truck, but my car has got that. But you drop the door on the glove box, and there's a button in there you can mash to take it off or put it on.
Well, I've got the same thing on mine. One of them toggle switches.
Right.
Let's see.
Try it both ways. Try it
I
off.
have. I've done it in the snow. But the thing is, the low gearing, it's just the way the Nissan's made. I like that low gear, grunty torque kind of a truck feel.
Right.
Because I feel the power going to the ground rather than just off into wherever the fuck it goes.
Yeah, I know. Now, I had a 68 They had a 360 with a granny gear in it. I hated that damn granny gear with a passion. But when it comes to snow or when it comes to mud, granny gear is one of the best damn gears you can have.
Yeah.
You know.
What exactly is that? Low gear, you mean?
Yeah, it's very low gear. I mean, you can't go over 10 miles an hour in granny gear.
Well, I can put mine in 4 low and just let off the gas, and it'll crawl like nobody's business.
Okay, that's about what a granny gear does.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not four wheel. It's just two back wheels.
Oh, I can do the same thing in the 2-wheel. It's got a super low first gear. My
You never sat in a truck with a granny gear in it, have you?
No.
It's hard to explain, but I mean, like you're talking about, it is extremely low. It's made for pulling. That's exactly.
It's like four-wheel drive low.
All right,
where
so
you don't drive over like 15 miles an hour or so.
So my truck is basically this, okay? Looks exactly like this, just different color. Same model and everything. This is what I was driving in the meantime. Watch the Frontier off the line. See?
Yeah.
Well, he's getting way too excited over that.
Huh?
See, he's getting way too excited over that.
Yes.
I mean, he didn't take off that fast.
The Frontier will outdo the Tacoma. That's what I'm talking about, is the torque that it puts to the ground initially outdoes the Tacoma any day.
But yeah, he did kick my butt. And here's my 0 to 60 time, in case you're wondering. 9.78.
All right, Kent, you get to kick my horse's ass.
Well, old school and torque wins again.
Yeah, but what's your combined MPG?
Oh, it's probably 17. Who cares? It's a truck.
No, mine's 20. As always, this is Roman and
Kent with.
Yeah. But again,
I remember the damn pickup trucks was getting 5 to 8 miles to a gallon.
Mine gets 14, 15 if I am gentle about it, which I'm never gentle about it.
If you turn the switch off and put it in neutral. I've got an 88. I mean, I like it. The power is there. The speed is there when I need it.
Here's another one, and I think they souped this one up, but this is a 2014 version of mine at the drag strip.
Oh, I would say it got souped up. I hear it. There it goes.
Oh, sorry, Beamer, but the Subi's better.
Shit. My damn 65 would have blown both of them off the road.
You got to remember, this is a
68.
4.0 V6. Double overhead cam.
Mine was a.
What did you say, Jeff? Yours was a what?
Mine was a 360 with a 3-speed.
Interface. Nope.
The funny thing is, I've raced I've raced Dodge Chargers on the street, and I've beat them off the line.
Yeah.
How?
Off the line.
Off the line. Once I hit third gear, they got me. But up until then, I'll be a half a car length ahead of them, and they'll be kind of like scratching their head, like, "What the fuck's this guy got under
The
the hood?"
newer Chargers or the older ones?
Not the like 1,000 horsepower things. No, none of those.
Oh, so the new junky one, yeah.
No, the ones
Yeah,
prior to that.
Yeah, they don't. They have stuff to where it keeps them from when you mash the pedal. There's a big delay and everything.
Yeah,
They got it's almost like a governor on them. The old ones, you hit the gas, boom, you went. It's big difference in vehicles nowadays.
and I think that's what. Next one. What?
If I ever build another one, I want another Ford pickup truck, long bed. I want to drop a 360 in it with a 6-speed transmission. Think about it.
Yeah, because even the new transmissions, they don't have. There's a big difference between a standard and the new transmissions they have. There's just too much. It's
Too
almost
much
like it has to go through a computer before it says, "Oh, we have to go."
Right. That's kind of what I was experiencing. Is okay. I have a 4-speed automatic, on my Frontier, and it's paired up to 4.0 V6. It's basically bulletproof, except for maybe the timing chain around 60,000 miles, which I'll be replacing as soon as I hit that, because it's been known to give issues. But outside of that, the Frontier is bulletproof.
Hey, join the party!
That wasn't me.
I totally forgot what I was saying now. Oh,
well, now the older model Chryslers was bad about backfiring, and when it backfired, the timing would jump damn near every time.
Yeah,
and that was a bitch. Pull the front end off just to put a damn timing chain and get it all lined back up. I don't know if they still do that or not, or bad about that.
What the hell is even that?
There you go.
I'm gonna have Carpenter Self-Reliance up here talking about the price of feed and everything for his because he raises cows and pigs and stuff. He was talking about that a little bit today about how the price of feed for animals has gone way up.
Well, yeah, that's kind of expected. All right, one more here. This really impressed me with the off-road capabilities of these trucks. Wait for it. Now, just remember, neither one of these are lifted trucks. These are completely stock height.
All right.
Yeah, it pretty much looks like mine, Dodge Dakota.
That's a Frontier.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it pretty much same shape and everything below.
Roads? We don't need roads where we're going. At this rate, I could probably do this up the Mississippi.
Yeah, there's some points you can go walk all the way across it.
Right.
With dry. They've had people walking across it.
I thought that was so damn impressive for it to just go right up that shit.
Yeah.
The Tacoma does the same thing, but it's got a longer wheelbase, which you'll see it has a bit of an issue.
that dude almost fall?
Yes. Yes. He said he almost died. But you'll see how low the Tacoma gets to this edge
Yeah.
right here before it even makes contact with the wall. See, it's having trouble.
Oh, the rear end.
Yeah, the differential's hitting. It flexes nicely, though. I don't know. I just thought it was very impressive for the Frontier to do that at a stock height, you know?
Yeah.
Hello, White Family Farms. Good evening, lady.
Well, AJ says I can't do that in my truck. Too long of a wheelbase. I guess you can say that's a bit of a benefit to mine. Is yes, it's a crew cab, and it's a 4x4,
Yep.
but it's
Same.
still got enough bed to where it's not completely useless.
Yeah.
My opinion, the difference between a long bed and a short bed, with a long bed, you can distribute it, the weight. So when you go in and soup up a motor, it won't spin around with you as quick as a short base bed would.
When you're cornering,
Have you ever sat in a damn car? Well, let's say you be running about 50 and you kick it and the ass end will get sideways with you.
yeah.
Okay. If you do it just right, a long bed truck won't do that to where a short bed truck will.
Yeah, they so you're saying the back end will act as a counterweight
Correct.
to prevent you from going squirrely.
Correct. Or when you sitting there doing burnouts, the ass end will start fishtailing to where a pickup truck won't do it as bad. I'm not going to say it won't do it.
Depending on the rear end too.
Right, that's true.
Rear end has a lot to do with it. That's why you want a posi traction.
AJ, I've had a truck that was positive traction. When it come to, let's say, snow on the roads, that damn truck was dangerous.
Oh yeah, there's difference for what you're talking about. If you just want to be fast off the line, you want posi because you don't want one side taking off and waiting for the other wheel to catch on.
I'm not sure if my truck has positive traction.
Yeah,
I'll bet you it's got that anti-slip positive traction on.
It's got
it's
limited,
computerized.
it's got
now.
a limited slip differential.
Right.
Yeah,
So that means when one wheel starts spinning, the other wheel will lock in.
But here's the thing: I can push a button and lock my differentials.
No shit.
Yeah.
I can lock my diffs. I can go in 2 high and lock my diff. I can go in 4 high, lock my diffs. I can go in 4 low and lock my diffs if I want.
Yeah, on mine I have I can go regular drive regular, or I can go all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
and
I hate all-wheel
everything's
drive.
moving at the same time instead of just
Trying
your
to
rear
catch
end
up.
and then your front end, and then there's four-wheel drive, and then there's there's low.
Well, now
I've never
if you're
used it on this vehicle though.
Now, if you're sitting there, let's say you are racing somebody, okay? The last thing you want is to burn out, because the longer you sit there burning out, the less of a chance you have to win. I want a vehicle that's going to grab and go.
What the hell is even that?
That's why you
Yeah.
you wet the wheels
True.
because
True.
once they get hot, they grip.
They stick. Yeah, they
Yeah.
stick. That's why you see a lot of burnouts on the track.
Yeah, they all that's. I thought because I had 50 slicks on mine, and on
I had
my Monte
60.
Carlo, and I had windshield wiper pumps, and I pumped it into the back tires, and I thought it was all cool because I got smoke, and then I realized, holy crap, this actually that's traction. I took
That's
off.
actually a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Backstage.
I would take water and Clorox or something like that, and a little bit of food coloring, and I would burn my streets up. It'd be orange, blue, red, whatever.
So this is what my truck has with the electronic locking rear diffs, and it's got a front diff lock too.
This system can help provide traction if a vehicle is stuck or becoming.
Now, see, it's got the other switch for the stability control.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like you were saying, Jeff, so it doesn't get squirrely.
Stuck.
Right.
It operates by electronically locking the two rear drive wheels together, allowing them to turn at the same speed. This system will only function at speeds of up to approximately 4 miles per hour. To activate the system, the vehicle must be moving at 4 miles per hour or less. On four-wheel drive vehicles, the transmission must be in 4 low. Now push the bottom of the E-lock switch, and the indicator light will flash until the system engages. When the E-locks...
What?
I was reading chat there.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at the whole electronics thing. Back in your day, Jeff, you'd have to get out and lock your diffs, huh? Lock your hubs.
Yeah, really, you would. And I prefer
System is
them
on.
over electric.
Yeah, because that's very expensive. Trust me, I know because I had just replaced a little thing in there that controls it.
Right.
It cost like $80 for just the wiring.
Oh yeah, I've been there, done that, and replaced some wiring on this truck.
Yeah,
I get it. But for modern day, it's a literal slip, switch on, switch off. It's nothing to this fancy ass crap where, with the Tacoma, yeah, it had the same dial type shit, but I didn't want to even touch the four-wheel drive. It seems so damn confusing as to how they want you to go about it nowadays. It's like, it's got to be in, certain speed. It's got to be, you got to sit, stand on your head 4 times and then scratch your ass 3 times. And then you can push the button in if it's in neutral, on a Sunday.
Yeah. I remember.
Well, now, down here in the South, when you hear the word four-wheeling, you're going to have fun.
Well, yeah. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually used up here on the roads. I hardly ever use it though. On my expedition, when I had the expedition, I actually had to stop and then switch the button and then go.
Well, that's what I try to do to save my gears.
Yeah, this one it's built into where it will. It's the computer thing that will engage it.
Well,
you don't.
I try to be at a stop if I switch. That way it doesn't burn up any gears or nothing. I baby
the
my
Jeep.
truck a bit.
My last Jeep I had, it was all-wheel drive, and you could engage. I don't either. I'm not after that Jeep because I found out some shit I really didn't want to know. But with that Jeep, you can go into 4-wheel, like that running about 50 miles an hour.
No, that ain't cool.
But all-wheel drive, You can't buy just one damn tire for that thing when it wires out. You got to buy a whole damn set.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I plan on doing before the first snow here. Is I'm needing new tires, and I'm just gonna buy a whole nother set. No big deal. Maybe upgrade and
Yeah.
what we do. And it's all part of taking care of the truck. If it ain't running right, nip it in the butt before it becomes a big issue.
What an asshole!
Thank you. I don't know who
Yeah,
got that. So
What the hell is even that?
The old way where you used to have to do it always remind me of Reeboks when you have to pump up the shoe,
right.
because you have to hurry up and get out your car, out your truck, and then go in the front and turn it on.
Turn
Yeah.
what on?
4-wheel drive. You had to get
Yeah.
out of your car and go to the wheel and switch it.
Turn.
Yeah, but why did you have to do that in a hurry?
Well, I'm saying that reminds me of like the Reebok. Like if you're gonna,
Oh,
if people were going to jump, hold on, I gotta pump it up, and then they jump.
I see.
Yeah.
See.
That's bullshit. Either you can jump or you can't jump. There ain't no damn shoe going to help you jump.
Yeah.
That
movie, White Man Can't Jump. He says Woody kept saying, I can slam it, and he ended up betting his winnings, and the guy goes over there and hold on, and he goes and pumps him up. And
Another thing I'm thinking of getting on the truck one of these days is onboard air.
A 50 cal.
What?
Yeah, I thought you was going to say a 50 cal.
No, I don't have that kind of money, Jeff.
or the license.
There's that too.
Yeah.
But onboard compressor.
Oh,
That would be nice.
We company truck we had was a 77 Ford. We made a compressor for that thing. We put a toggle switch on it and flipped it when we needed it. Damn, you ain't like you sleepy.
Anyway.
I thought he took a nap there for a second, as long as it took for him to answer. Just wait. I'll be in the back room.
You better behave, because yeah.
Look, on a serious note, are you going to drop a link for people to come up, or how's that going to work?
Well, yes, for this first one, yes.
Okay.
And I can always remove it right away, so no big deal.
All right.
I was going to say it because every time somebody does Explanation 101, it puts his link in the channel. So.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how tonight's going to go with this new channel or what. I don't have any questions lined up. It's going to be asking the chat, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And who knows?
Yeah, I was on Marketplace, and I've never said anything. I've never typed it in or anything on Marketplace, but on the car section, I look and it says all Monte Carlos.
Oh, damn.
Okay. And I've always said that 70 Monte Carlo is my favorite, my dream car to have. Either that or a 67 Impala because of Supernatural.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I found it was funny is because I've never typed it in there, but it's YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah, but you'll talk about it or
Yeah.
whatever.
And boom, it shows up in searches.
Yep.
Which I think the cheapest one I found was $18,000.
That's just wrong.
What's going on?
That's just wrong.
Oh,
that mental image I got.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I had a, and this was my first. It was kind of muscle. It was a muscle car. It was a '73 Monte Carlo, which is bigger. It's a lot longer, and I didn't know how to do things back then, and I put air shocks on it on the back to beef up the back end because I put 50 slicks on that thing, so I had to get it raised up, and everybody said, "Well, the easiest way to do is air shocks." And
you raise a Monte Carlo?
Because that's the way it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Hello,
and
Bug.
Because it was souped up. The engine was souped up. It actually had a Corvette motor in it. And it actually had a blower on it that came out, came out the hood and everything. And and I was making money, so it didn't make much difference if I burned through gas a lot.
Well, back then you could.
But I did find out one bad thing for having air shocks.
Yeah.
What's that?
When you raise the back end up, it does something to the front end.
Well, that's kind of self-explanatory.
I went through ball joints so much.
Oh dear.
Until I actually beefed up the front end and got rid of the air shocks.
Well, what you do to the front, you do to the back.
Yeah.
You know, if you raise it 6 inches in the back, you got to raise the front 6 inches, or at least to where the ball joints aren't
raising it. Cats. I had to actually put better.
What the hell is even that?
In the front.
You had to put what?
Bigger. Well, they're struts, but in the front and beef up the ball joints. I ended up getting bigger ball joints put in there. Yeah, and at that time I didn't know how to fix the ball joint. The first one took me forever to figure out how to get the dang thing out of there.
Dude, you can fuck up a suspension if you don't know what you're doing.
And I found out that there's a tool for it.
Yeah.
And you can go to Auto Shack, which I think they're AutoZone now. But no, they give them to you for free. You have to take them back, but at that time it was a loan tool thing, and went and plop. The second one took me 15 minutes. First one was all day.
On my truck, I didn't know this. My next door neighbor built race cars. And he raced, down there in Charlotte and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I sat out there for 2 fucking hours trying to knock that damn Penland joint out. He goes on the back of his truck, gets his torch, heats it up, and hits it one damn time.
Yep, he does a wonder.
too much.
Yeah.
It's even more wonders.
Right. There is a difference between stuff in Arizona and stuff in the East.
Yeah.
You don't have rust there, so it's you don't have those issues. I learned when I came out here and worked on things, stuff got stuck. I couldn't, and that's where the heat comes in.
That's why I am a big advocate on staying on top of your rust. Like every
Well, you
year,
gotta
I'm
figure.
going, huh?
You got to figure the truck was a 68. That was back in the early 2000s.
Well, for it to make
I
it that
did.
far,
Oh, hell, that truck used to run moonshine in its day.
again, for it to
Okay.
make it that far, like
Oh, yeah, that
It's
truck
probably
was.
that's a
right.
big accomplishment.
It was, but that truck just didn't have the power I wanted.
Well,
Even
usually
though
most
it did run moonshine, it just didn't have the power I wanted.
Yeah,
Well, you got
I
to remember what was considered powerful back then is wimpy today.
I don't know.
Well, now that truck had also seen a whole hell of a lot of cornfields back in this day too.
Well, there's that too. Cornfields will fuck
you
you.
know, you better be strapped tight.
Well,
You may have a head concussion.
let's also understand the concept of maybe there's a corn cob or two in the air intake. You know, for all we know, the headers are stuffed with popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, he kept
There's when I was in, there was a track that was bring what you run thing. And the first time I entered that, I found out about the whole punching it when you see the green lights.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what you do.
I'm sitting there burning out, and this guy's already halfway up the lane. Well, I was like, yeah, I made a lot of smoke, but I didn't go anywhere. It took me about the third run, and I ended up stomping some booty.
Now there is.
Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
There is some quick damn cars out there, and there are also people who think they can drive and can't do shit too.
Oh yeah,
and there's a big ass difference there.
Well, all my racing experience, if you want to call it that, is on street. You know, at the red light, go. You know.
Yeah.
And it ain't that far, so.
Yeah, I was on the fastest I've been on a street race, and I wasn't driving. I was on the back of a Kawasaki Ninja.
Oh shit!
Oh,
and this was the '80s one, the one that was very fast, and she actually had nitro on this thing.
Oh,
whoa! Back that up. Did you say she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this guy had a big old boat. It was it wasn't the Roadrunner, but the other one.
Thunderbird? Thunderbird? Was it?
No. Anyway, it was the big boat one, and he's vroom vroom and sitting there burning out, and she gets up there and does like just the slightest little wing 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 like that, and then we take off, and she says, "Hang on," and I've got my hands on the little
Sissy bar.
no, their little thing that sticks out from the seat. She takes off, and we're hitting it, and then she says, "Hang on," and that's when I start freaking out, and she hits that button, and I grab on, and just say I didn't grab around the waist, I grabbed higher up.
You're like, how do I turn off this crazy thing?
And she went well over 200 miles. This was on Central, which was pretty crowded.
Holy piss!
And that's the fastest I ever went in a street race.
The fastest I've ever
like
gone,
I said, I wasn't driving.
The fastest I've ever gone is 95 in my truck.
No.
After 95, my truck starts to get a little squirrely.
Yeah.
I did 140 plus in my car.
I can go faster in my truck. It's just a matter of, well, let's just say the highways up here are not exactly a straight line. So it's like when you enter a curve, you really feel it hit that front, opposite side tire. And
Grace wants
you're hanging out.
Neither one of us was wearing a helmet either.
That's not cool.
That I've always said I'm surprised I'm this old, because some of the stuff that I did when I was younger, like I said, I've traveled from Phoenix to Tucson within an hour.
You will never catch me on anything two-wheeled other than a bicycle. I'm sorry. I prefer four wheels. Thank you very much.
I'd love to get you in my car down here on these roads.
I'm an ATV,
Dirt roads?
I can handle dirt roads. Dirt roads are not a problem.
There ain't that many dirt roads around here. I'm talking about paved roads, with some good old curves in it. And
welcome to Michigan.
There you go.
Yeah, but ours don't have the
scooter go 75.
That's about right.
Can you imagine one of them like little Italian mopeds like going 70 miles an hour?
Well, they have them lawnmowers.
Yeah.
That they soup up. They go pretty dang fast.
Well, I've shown you the what is it, V8 tractor.
Yeah, we got go-karts down here do over 100 miles an hour.
Great.
Put 101's ass on them go-karts.
You know those little plastic cars that the little Barbie cars and stuff they have for little kids?
Yeah.
I had some extra batteries.
Oh dear.
And
the power wheels crap.
Yeah, because they're really little batteries, but I had 2 extra 12-volt batteries. Hooked that thing up to that, and that thing went. Didn't go.
There was a guy on YouTube. I cannot think of his name or anything. He had a lawnmower motor, and he went and bought his daughter one of them Barbie cars, and he got to thinking. He put that lawnmower motor on that Barbie car. Mama come out the door a fussing and a cussing and everything else. And I mean, it was funny. The little girl loved it. She was flying around that yard too, boy.
Yeah. I seen the one where he's teaching this kid how to ride a little, it's probably a little
What
50,
the hell is even that?
motorcycle, dirt bike. and he's in what they call whiskey throttle when you freak out and hit the throttle. And his legs are straight out like this, and he's just hanging on, and then flies off, and he starts crying. And his dad said, "Just rub some dirt on it."
The same guy. You know those little rockets that you go to carnivals and they just go around a circle or whatever for kids about 2 or 3 years old?
Yeah.
Well, he built one in his backyard and hooked up a leaf blower to it. That kid was flying around there, and here comes Mama cussing him out again. He said, "These youngins just can't have no fun with you around." I'm gonna cut it right here.
I was just going to say that it's about 5 till, and one has to figure out how to stream on a new channel.
Ain't that something? As knowledgeable as he is, he's got to learn all this all over.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go get things situated here, guys. I will see you over there.
All right, I may be a little bit late, but I will be there.
Don't worry. The strictness is not necessarily too much to the first time here.
Well, you don't want to get taken down already, though.
No, I'm not saying go willy-nilly. I'm saying I got to get the mods situated. This is kind of what we've been doing right now. So
right.
I'll be back.
There's
the channel right there.
I was fixing to tell him he can hang that one up. He don't sound nothing like him. All right.
Yeah. First off, thank the mods for keeping the riffraff. I didn't see any, but if there was any, thank you.
It was one, but they didn't get out of hand.
And thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We did go a little bit into the whole diesel thing, but I just suggest if you can spare the money, just get as much as you can. Yeah, because it just seems like there's so much happening right now that could just implode. And it's
what about all these vehicles that run off of diesel?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. You got because there's a lot of people that don't have propane or natural gas that fuel oil.
No,
and that's
talking
diesel.
About the vehicles. I'm talking about the vehicles that run off of diesel.
Oh, that's what the trucks.
Yeah,
the trucks is what deliver our food. That's what I mean. And the trains run off of diesel.
I thought they ran off of batteries. Now, I thought they went electric. Okay,
no, they're diesel.
Okay.
There are some of those, but that have the little trolley thing up there. I don't. Yeah, and that's just like in the cities and stuff. I don't think there's a long distance
trolley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I hope to see everybody over at 101s, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
All righty. See ya.